I'm Red Leo, but you can call me Cajun. Back again. Video man. Welcome back to the channel, Cajun's Blerd. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button, join the KR squad, KR aliens. Let's get into this. Now, guys, upon doing this, I was kind of going to keep the Green Lantern going, but I think I want to switch it up real quick with a couple of loose comics that I actually had and a couple of indie comics, I guess, or just not Marvel and DC related comics. Let's get into this. The first one I got, Thor, Iron Man, God Complex. Now this has the High Evolutionary in it. If memory serves me right, he's the version of him that they had in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie was a little bit toned down from this guy. But let's read the back. Thor, the god of thunder, an Asgardian deity, come to Earth to protect the innocent. Iron Man, a next-generation suit of armor invention and piloted by billionaire genius Tony Stark, both are Avengers, leaders and heroes of the highest regards, and both are about to become obsolete. The High Evolutionary enlists Crimson Dynamo, Ulick, the Troll, and Diabolo to assist him in the grandest experiment to create a new god for the 21st century, one that combines the mystics with modern science. And he's found that the perfect vessel, Iron Man, when the armored Avenger falls victim to the High Evolutionary's powerful lackey. Thor must overcome and stop the mad genetic plans before Iron Man is transformed into a techno-god. Now, what I remember from this, Iron Man was kind of playing along with the High Evolutionary schemes. And if I'm not mistaken, this takes place like after Asgard is on Earth with the Roxxon Corporation and blah blah blah. I think this, if you read Jason's Aaron run on the Thor, all these Thors that I'm talking about right now, they have to do with that last Thor movie, but just better. Gore the God Butcher and all that. Oh, the Jason Aaron run, that movie didn't hold a candle to that, man. And I still need to do that, so. Yeah. Basically, to sum this up, the Asgardians are not having a good day or a good time. And it was a pretty fun ride. I actually tried to sell this, but apparently, yeah. And this is one of the very first. This is one of the first ones in my collection. Moving on, we're sticking with Marvel, Wolverine and Jubilee. Now, I'm gonna have to read this again because I had liked Jubilee coming up, but I completely did not like the idea that she's a vampire. Spoiler alerts, they take her mutant abilities away. And she has a kid, so how does that work? Anyway, I'll just read you the bite. Through the years, he has been a member of countless teams and alliances, but some of his relationships have been more tender in nature. He has sidekicks of sorts in the likes of Kitty Pryde and X-23, and especially Jubilee, finding a surrogate daughter in her. Wolverine has always tried to protect Jubilee from the dangerous life they lead. And now that she has fallen victim to a vampire bite, she needs him more than ever. Whether she likes it or not, As Jubilee spins out of control, Wolverine has dedicated himself to staying her humanity out of mutants. But with her faith hanging in the balance, he may just have to kill a few people to stop her from doing the same thing. This time, protecting Jubilee may put them both in grave danger. May put them both in the grave. I only read this once, and I was not really thrilled with it. If I'm correct, I believe that Wolverine pretty much lets her feed on him so she doesn't have her vampire cravings or whatever. And that's basically all you have for the cover. I don't think this one was too special, but that's what the hard bite looks like. Next up, we have a graphic novel. I guess Fantasy would be the company. Fantasy is the company for the graphic novel, but the Red Rising series. Who is this? The Sons of Ares. So this is like a prequel to the Red Rising series. If you don't know, I might have mentioned it. And my Knees Adapted series, I will be bringing that back out eventually. But this is definitely the Red Rising series, man. It kind of follows after this. And I just love this rough sketch artwork that they have in here. I mean, it looks like just anybody drew it, but it fits with the story because it's a real dark story. This is the first one. Let me see. There's more pictures of it. They're trying to infiltrate something here. This takes place way in the future. And basically humans have split themselves into different species, almost, it seems like. You have your pretty much your high class to your low class, and as far as the main story goes, our main character is a red dog who's at the bottom of the line, at the bottom of the pecking order. But yeah, here's the second one. This Wrath. Yeah. So basically, the main character in here is the father of another main character in the original story. And it pretty much shows how his mother and his father got together. A gold and a red. Now in this universe, the colors aren't really supposed to be able to interbreed, at least not that far down the scale, because the golds are at the top and the reds are at the bottom. It just ain't supposed to add up. They do some whole futuristic stuff to get that done. And there you have our guy, Servo, I never could pronounce his name right. Servo. Anyway, he was born from the relationship of a gold and a red. That would be it. These I can't remember the actual studio that made the book. And this is pretty much it's on both of them. And this is how the first book actually looked in the series, The Red Rising. And for a graphic novel, I think that was pretty good. And a little bit of what I got going on. I actually stopped reading that Red Rising series. I think I got to book 4 or book 5, The Dark Ages. I just couldn't get into it. They really got political, and now they got another book out, man. I hadn't even finished reading the other one. I'm like, come on, dude. You need to bring more of these out, man. And bring them out to actually go with the actual story. I don't care about the prequel stuff. Back it out. But there you have it, KRL Squad, man. Just something simple. And I just wanted to change it up. Mix it up real quick and show you some other stuff. I still got a few more indie comics. I'm not quite sure how many of them that I have, but I have a few more, I'm quite sure. But we'll get there. Follow me on social media so you can stay in the loop with all these mangas and graphic novels and comic books that I'm reading. And you might get notified whenever I post on social media before YouTube's
hating algorithm
gets a hold of everything. But until next time, remember, KRL Squad, be blessed, keep God in life, and stay prayed up in this crazy, crazy world. Cajun Wine and Red Leo with the Blerd. I'm out, baby.